another game between Oklahoma City Comets and the Round Rock Express. Thank you for joining us for this broadcast between the Oklahoma City Comets and the Round Rock Express. Sorry about that, we had a little interruption there, but we are back here. Welcome in to this broadcast between Oklahoma City Comets and the Round Rock Express. Oklahoma City coming in this game 24 and 33. The Round Rock Express 33 and 24. First in the PCL standings and fifth in the PCL East standings for both teams. The team batting average for the Express is 239 and 296 for the Comets. Team ERA 2.7 for the Round Rock Express and 4.41 for the Comets. Let's go over your uniforms. Oklahoma City will be in their home white uniforms, and the Round Rock Express in their will be in their road uniforms. We'll go over you'll see the details in the game. But white jerseys, white pants, Comets in blue with and then Round Rock in gray, Round Rock and blue on the front. Or I think Express or Round Rock. I can't remember. Let's go over your starting lineups first for your pitchers. We have Gavin Stone. He is 1 for 5 with a 5.41 ERA. His pitch lists consist of a circle change, 4-seam fastball, 2-seam fastball, slider, and cutter. For the Round Rock Express, there's your uniform. There's your uniforms for them. Their starting pitcher is Winston Santos. He is 6-3 with 3.46 ERA. His pitch list consists of a 4-seam fastball, slider, changeup, and a 2-seam fastball. We'll go over your starting lineup. For both teams in a minute here. Let me get back into it. Sorry, I'm having to go back and forth between it. I had to get this set here. Batting first for the Oklahoma City Comets, it'll be Chucky Robinson, and catching. Batting second and at third base, Santiago Espinal batting third and at right field. James Tibbs III batting fourth and at left field. Ryan Ward batting fifth and at DH. Keston Hira batting sixth and at center field. Matt Gorski batting seventh and at first base. Jose De Paula batting eighth and at shortstop. Ryan Fitzgerald and batting ninth and at second base. Taylor Young. There's a slight change now to the lineup and just been confirmed. Keston Hira will be the first baseman. And Jose De Paula will be the DH. Same batting order. They will not change the batting order, but Jose De Paula will be the DH, and Keston Hira will be the first baseman. That has been the last minute change I've been informed of. So that is, or I just made the change, is what I mean by that. So let's go over the batting order for Round Rock. You got Alessandro Ozuna, then Jonah Pride, Nick Prado, Orlando Martinez, Justin Forte, Mark Hanna, and Cody Freeman. We'll listen to the game and we'll show you the lineup later.
Hello, baseball fans. Welcome into this one. We're bringing you AAA baseball in the Pacific Coast League. It's the Round Rock Express and the Oklahoma City Comets. First pitch coming your way next. About to get started here. Today's starting pitcher, Gavin Stone, but he hasn't exactly been terrific here on his home mat. Should be interesting to see how he handles righty batters in this one. They've hit better than 300 against him this season. Maybe he needs to mix up his pitch sequences, locations, or speeds because they've teed off against him. Gotta do something to get them off balance. Here's the left fielder, Alejandro Osuna.
All right, let's go over the batting order for Round Rock. I couldn't get to it. I would have to go back and out of it one more time. I didn't want to do that. So here you go. Your batting order for Round Rock. Batting first in the left field, Alejandro Ozuna. Batting second at the first base, John Bride. Batting third and at DH, Nick Prado. Batting fourth and at center field, Orlando Martinez batting fifth. And at second base, Justin Foscue batting sixth. And at right field, Mark Cannon batting seventh. And at catcher, Cody Freeman batting eighth. And at shortstop, Sebastian Walcott and batting ninth. And at third base, keeper Rodriguez. Ozuna is batting 200. Bryan is batting 305. Nick Prado is batting 253. Orlando Martinez batting 258. Justin Foscue batting 222. Mark Canna batting 269. Cody Freeman batting 229. Sebastian Walcott batting 259. And Huber Rodriguez 234. For Oklahoma City, like I said again, Checker Robinson batting first and at catcher batting second. And at third base, Santiago Espinal batting third. And at right field, James Tibbs III batting fourth. And at left field, Ryan Ward batting fifth. And at first base, Keston Hira batting sixth. And at center field, Matt Gorski batting 7th, and DH Jose De Paula and batting 8th. Batting 8th, and shortstop Ryan Fitzgerald and probably batting 9th, and at second base Taylor Young. Here's the defensive order for Round Rock, going left field to right field. At left field is Alejandro Ozuna. At center field is Orlando Martinez, and at right field, Mark Cannon. Then left field to right field in the infield, you have Kira Rodriguez at third base, Sebastian Walcott at shortstop, Justin Foscue at second, and Jonah Bride at first base. Cody Freeman is behind the plate. He'll be catching for their starting pitcher, and then Ned Prowse DH. Of course, then here's defensively for Oklahoma City. Left to right outfield, Ryan Ward, then Matt Gorski, then James Tibbs III, then infield, Santiago Espinal at third base, Ryan Fitzgerald at shortstop, Taylor Young at second base, and Keston here at first base. Chucky Robinson will be on the plate. He'll be catching for Gavin Stone. And then, of course, you got Jose De Paula is your DH. The umpires for today's game. Oops, that is not what I want to do. Are Larry Bullard, James Kingston, Gary Simmons, and Patrick Johnson. The weather is 73 degrees and cloudy. Winds 10.4 miles per hour blowing from left field to right field. In the game, it's first pitch at 7:05 in real time. It is 10:23. We'll listen into the broadcast, but we'll be back to wrap things up. Enjoy the game.
So that's how this one gets started on Lou Gehrig Day. And that's outside.
Circle change. Middle outside.
Ball, hot.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
That one misses. 3 balls and a strike.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
And the pitch. Some serious heat. 97 on that fastball.
Low inside.
Foul ball. It remains a full count.
Circle change. Low middle.
Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string on the changeup. Take a look at this lineup. Crossing the plate, not exactly a strength for them this year, as their offense is near the bottom of the league in runs scored. Whether it's a lack of hitting with runners in scoring position or a dearth of slugging, they're not stacking big innings. Maybe today will be different. Nobody on with 1 out. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Jonah Bride. And that drops in for a strike. Stone measures 6'1". He throws a changeup, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a slider, and occasionally mixes in a cutter. Here comes the 0-1.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
That one finds the zone. And the count 1-2. Ground ball to third. Fires over to first. Quick start this evening. 2 out in the top of the first.
I will not wrap up the game
pitch, he
shield
didn't recognize the
into
changeup
the rest of the
early enough and
broadcast,
just
and this will be
rolled over on it as
the
a
only
result.
time you'll hear me
Bases are empty
do
with
the
2 away.
pregame show.
Next up, the designated hitter,
Since I haven't done it
Jeff
all
Bradley.
season, and I decided to do it for this one game only. So thank you.
He didn't start his windup before the pitch timer expired, and it's an automatic ball.
Low outside.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Ball.
Two-seam fastball. High middle. Circle change. Low outside.
2 outs and nobody aboard. Swing and a miss. So now 2-2.
Circle change.
Bounce to the left side,
No.
and it goes just
Oh.
foul. Pitcher softened him up with a couple of changeups. Might be time to go to the heater.
High outside.
2-2. Here's the pitch. That one is upstairs.
Circle change. Low inside.
Payoff pitch
Ball 4,
off
take your
the
bait.
outside edge, and that is ball 4. That 2-out walk can be a real lift for the offense. The runner gets to take a big secondary lead, so a well-placed ball into the outfield has a better chance of scoring a run. Took a little
Ball
too
1.
long on the mound, and the umpire rules it's an automatic ball. Prado leads off of first with Martinez. So
Nope.
2 balls,
Outfield.
no strikes.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Just
That's the
missed.
ball.
Four-seam fastball. Low middle.
Splits the middle. That's a strike. And the count is 3-1.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
And ball
Ball
4.
4.
2 aboard. Digging in for the Express, Justin Foscue. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Ball 1.
That clips the zone. 1-2 now. Love the front door slider. The batter often will cheat the hands to not get beat by an inside fastball, and that draws the swing off plane. Nice pitching. Next pitch is downstairs. Struck out swinging, and that ends the inning. They leave 2 runners on base. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Winston Santos. A bit unusual in the modern game, a pitch to contact arm on the hill today. For a successful outing, he needs to avoid the barrel of the bat and get a lot of soft contact. Pop-ups, cans of corn, ground balls, whatever it takes to allow the defense to work behind him, pick up some easy outs. If he can keep a good rhythm and not get off schedule, he could put up a really nice start. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Struck out swinging. The high heat, too much on that one.
Batting second, the third baseman.
Let's take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way on offense for this team right now, Josue De Paula. Base is empty, one away. Next to hit, Santiago Espinal. Making a lot of contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games. The 0-1 offering. On the ground. And that's just foul. Got the strikeout looking. 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first this evening. That fastball on the inner half locked him up, and you have to think he was looking to the outer part of the plate, trying to protect. But then the heater comes in right under the hands, and he was caught flat-footed. Ground ball, right side. That one finds its way through. That keeps the inning going.
Batting for the left fielder.
Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a high fly to left. And that's the 3rd out. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Top of the 2nd, coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Mark Canha.
Change. Low outside.
Line drive, and it's caught. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Cody Freeman stands in now and watches strike 1. Wasn't interested in that high fastball to start. I wonder if he wants something lower.
Oh.
Slider. Middle inside. Circle change. Low inside.
1-2, here's the pitch. And there's a ball. What a take with 2 strikes.
Slider. Low outside.
Close one, but doesn't get the call. Some control issues already in this one, and now he's not getting a call he's got to have. Tough break. That's a line shot for a base hit. Around first and heading for second. And into second with 1 away. That's a double. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream. Pitcher's nightmare. Now they've got a good shot at scoring the first run of the game with the runner in scoring position. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sebastian Walcott. That ball finds its way to the outfield for a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. It's been a tough run at the plate for him lately. He needed that base hit. Sometimes you don't need to hit it all that hard. Just put it in play and hope it finds a hole like it did on that grounder. Tabor Rodriguez in the box lays off for ball 1. First and third, 1 away. Edge of the zone for a strike. In this spot, he knows he has to execute. Looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Punches that one away with 2 strikes. Second inning, no score thus far. On the ground to the right side, Young. There's one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. The hustle he showed on that play just got them a run. If he doesn't explode out of the batter's box, there's no way they avoid the double play. Skipper's got to love seeing that. Alejandro Osuna will hit next. Struck out swinging the first time.
Four-seam fastball. Inside.
Out in front a bit on that fastball, and as a result, he pulled it foul. He needs to stay back and think up the middle. Battling here, fouls it away. One run in the inning so far. Here in the top of the second. Now a fly ball to right center. Gorski on the move to the alley. Gets there, got it. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left aboard. Midway through the second, Round Rock with the lead, 1-0. Bottom of the inning, stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Keston Hiura. Swing and a miss. That one missed by a ton. Great pitch to get a swing like that. Swing and a liner into right field. And there's one away. One out and the bases are empty. And now, Matt Gorski. Doing a good job lately to avoid swings and misses. Working on a 5-game hitting streak. Up the right field line. And foul ball. Bounce to third. And 2 away.
He's out.
2 down now. And now, Josue De Paula. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. 10 hits in the last 5 games. Shoots this one up the left field line. And foul ball. The 0-1. Out towards left center. It's carrying. Tracks it down for the out. And that is out number 3. So they make short work of them there. Heading on now to the top of the third. The Express out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of this inning. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Jonah Bride. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Slider. Low outside.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss out front that time. His slider is absolutely hissing on its way home. 91 miles per hour. Pretty impressive. And that one is foul. We'll try again.
Four-seam fastball. Low outside.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul.
Four-seam fastball. High middle.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. They get the leadoff batter here in the third. Time to have a look at his pitch breakdown for the game. So digging in, Nick Pratto reached on a walk the first time.
Circle change. Low middle. Circle
One out and the
change.
base is empty.
Low inside.
Up the middle. Throw to first in time. Next up for the Express, Orlando Martinez. Worked a walk in the first trip to the plate. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike 1.
Circle change.
We're here in the top half of the third. 2 down and nobody aboard. Right down the chute. 0-2 now. If you're putting 88 miles per hour on the changeup like we just saw, you better make sure you've got a notable speed differential. Right through there for the strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down in this inning. 3 up, 3 down here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Digging in for the Comets, Ryan Fitzgerald. Towards first, and that's just foul. And the 0-1 now. Swing and a miss. Smart work on the mound. He knows this hitter likes to chase out of the zone. That time, he couldn't connect on that slider down. And it's foul, and the at-bat keeps going. Got the batter swinging. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Taylor.
Nobody on with one out. Taylor Young, the next to hit. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup. Not sure what was discussed in the hitters meeting before this game. They're swinging at just about anything. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. Decides to hold on to it, and they can't get the out. Tyler Wade forced into the game at shortstop due to the injury. Back to the top of the order here. Next up for the Comets, Chucky Robinson. First at bat was a strikeout. One attempt missed, but it gets away. Young moves into scoring position on a wild pitch, and that erases the double play possibility. When you see a sequence like that on the mound, you know it's because the pitcher lost composure. Gave up the base hit, then the wild pitch. You have to take a deep breath and recenter yourself, or this will get worse. The 0-1. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Ground ball to third base. 2 away. Looking at his swing right now, the mechanics just seem out of whack. Might need to go back to how he was swinging it earlier this year. Here's the third baseman, Santiago Espinal. Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Might have a more aggressive approach this plate appearance. And that's outside. This is a better approach than he showed the first time up when he struck out. He's working the count well. Grounded to short. Wade sends it to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. 1 left on base. They still trail 1-0. Welcome back to Oklahoma City, top of the 4th inning. Digging in, Justin Foscue. So far, he's thrown more than 80% first pitch strikes, which is driving this excellent outing. If he keeps it up, he could work very deep into this one. Over to first. Leadoff batter retired in the 4th.
The right field, number 21, Mark Cannon.
Bases empty, 1 away. Digging in for the Express, Mark Cannon. Next one's popped in the air into right. Young moving under it and makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher Cody Freeman.
So 2 out, and here's the catcher, Cody Freeman. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Freeman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now here's the 0-2. Ball 1 there. That's an 0-2 fastball that most hitters will take a rip at, but he took it and got away with it. Can't let it go by a second time. This one in the air to right. Can't get there, and it's a base hit. A 2-out knock, and it keeps the inning alive. He's already 2 for 2 with a single and a double, and moseying right along to set up a chance at the cycle. And now it's going to be Tyler Wade. And that's that. 1 runner left aboard, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back. The Comets at the dish in the bottom of the fourth.
The right fielder, James,
Chicken fried steak is on the official state meal list of Oklahoma, so it's no surprise that you'd find it at the concession stand here. It seems a bit tough to eat at your seat, though. This one in the air to right. Hannah has a beat on it. One up, one down. Just missed that one a bit. A half-inch closer to the sweet spot, and it might have gotten down for a hit. One out, and the bases are empty. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, base hit. The tying run is aboard. That at-bat was over in the blink of an eye. It's a nice, simple approach there. Sent that one back through the middle for a clean base hit. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Keston Hira, 0 for 1. And he grounds this back up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. To first, not in time. Everyone's safe. Back-to-back singles, passing the baton. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted it as soon as it left his hand. One out and two on. Digging in for the Comets, Matt Gorski. And the first pitch misses for ball one. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Tying run in scoring position. Advantage to the hitter right now. He's got runners on and a friendly count, so he should be aggressive on this next pitch. A frozen rope. The relay to third. Safe. Not in time to get it. And it's first and third with two away. Next up for the Comets, Josue De Paul. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And that is a foul ball. Ward at third. Hero on at first with two away. Swing and a miss. On the ground, out to short, Wade. They get the force, and that ends the inning. 2 left on. We've played 4 full. Round Rock ahead in this game, 1-0. We're in the top half of the 5th. Coming up to the dish for Round Rock, Caber Rodriguez.
Circle change. Low inside.
It's ball 1.
Slider. Low outside.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Two-seam fastball. Low inside.
Bash down the right side, but foul.
Four-seam fastball. High outside.
Now the 1-2 pitch. Struck out looking for the backwards K. And the leadoff batter retired in their half of the 5th. That fastball was in a hittable spot, but he just let it stroll through the zone for called strike 3. To the top of the order we go. Stepping to the plate for Round Rock, Alejandro Osuna. And it's a pop-up. Robinson under it. And a couple of quick outs.
The batter, the first baseman, Jonah Bride.
Jonah Bride digs in now.
Low inside.
And that one fouled off.
Slider.
2 outs, base is empty. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. Fair ball! He turns and heads for second. Chance at a three-bagger. And he announces his arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment for him. Next up for the Express, Nick Pratto. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're in the top of the 5th inning. That one's in there, and it's 0-2. That slider really locked the hitter up. Nice job on the mound to tunnel it well, make the decision hard. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. That one ripped out to left. It's pretty deep. Can't get there. In at second with an RBI double. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run with the 2-bagger. That's some textbook batting. Found a pitch in the heart of the zone, held back just a hair longer, then he stepped through it and ripped it the opposite way. Not sure he was ready to hit. Took the first 2 pitches for strikes. Time for him to battle now. He lets the broken bat pop up to second. And that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And it's 2-zip. Bottom of the 5th here in Oklahoma City. And here is Ryan Fitzgerald. That's ripped, and this one could be extra bases. And that's into the corner. To second. That's a leadoff double. No question, he came up ready to hit. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. Now it's the second baseman, Taylor Young. Reached on an infield single the first time. Bit behind with that swing, it's strike 1. Runner at second with nobody out. Next one misses, and the count is 1-2. And it's straight to the backstop. And no throw, batter into first easily. And he goes down to third on the wild pitch. Nobody out. Runners at the corners. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. First offering misses the mark. One pitch fouled away. Oklahoma City trailing by 2. Bottom half of the 5th. And a swing and a miss. Huge K there. Stepping in, Santiago Espinal. Liner snagged at first. Dives for the bag. Out. Double play. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books.
Now pitching for the Comets,
On to the top half of inning number 6. Digging in for the Express, Justin Foscue.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Ball.
Sweeper. Low middle.
And the 1-1. Hit softly on the ground to third. To first. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Nobody on with 1 out. And now the right fielder, Mark Canha. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Middle inside.
Ball. Inside.
Sweeper. Low middle.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2.
Low outside.
Got the hitter swinging for the strikeout. 2 outs opening up the top of the 6th inning. Base is empty with 2 out. And here's the catcher, Cody Freeman.
Ball. Outside.
Four-seam fastball. Low inside.
Some serious heat. 97 on that fastball. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
Low outside.
And goes down on strikes. And a nice frame on the mound. He sets him down 1-2-3. We move on to the bottom of inning number 6. The Express out front, 2-0. We'll move on to the bottom of the 6th. Stepping to the plate for Oklahoma City, James Tibbs III. Drive along the left field line, and foul ball. In the air, out towards right center. That's back. And there's 1 down. Bases empty, 1 away. Coming up to the dish for Oklahoma City, Ryan Ward. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And there are 2 down. The batter now, Keston Hira. 1 for 2. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 7th here, Tyler Wade now at the plate. In there at the knees for a strike. Wade disagrees with that called strike. Here's the challenge. And it's going to stay a strike. No challenges left for him now. That ABS review is brought to you by Gloucester and Teresius Optical. Pay them a visit, and they'll make sure you see what's coming your way. Proud sponsors of this broadcast. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Sweeper. Low inside.
Swing and a base hit. He makes the turn and digs for second base. Chance at a triple. And she announces her arrival at AAA with a triple. What a moment. Nice job at the dish. He fell behind, but held tough. Got the hit. A hard liner into the gap like that shows you that everything is working really well with your swing. Pretty tough to have that kind of contact if you're not executing well in all phases. Wade, the lone runner, standing at third with nobody out. Spoils the 2-strike offering. Another coming up. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Coming up to the dish for round rock, Alejandro Osuna. Good opportunity to pick up your teammate and deliver.
Nope. Oh, one.
Sweeper. Middle outside.
Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. 1 away with a runner at third. Dash down the right side, but foul.
Sweeper.
In the air, right field. Tiggs settles under. Gets there. Got it. Next up for the Express, Jonah Bryan. 1 for 3.
Yo, that's a ball.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position. I like the decision to swing on that one, but just couldn't square it up. Right side, Young. They're in plenty of time and the inning. 1 runner left on base. They're up 2-0. Hope you had a good stretch at home, set for the last half of the 7th. Matt Gorski getting ready to hit. That's to third. Rodriguez throws the first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. 1 out and the bases are empty. And now the DH, Josue De Paula. So they get a runner on with a 1-out single. Pretty clear he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That ball was labeled 109 miles per hour. That is a really impressive cut. And now, Ryan Fitzgerald on the ground to the left. And foul ball. And the tying runs at the plate. And a clothesline shot into left for a base hit. That holds the runner at second base. Back-to-back singles. This next at-bat is going to be critical. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, looks ready to make the move. Winston Santos is done, and a nice effort in this start, no doubt about it. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. So they turn things over to the righty, Ryan Brazier. He's a fierce competitor when he takes the hill. Not a big strikeout pitcher, though. First and second with 1 away. Taylor Young will hit next. This one hammer, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Well, that'll fire up the home crowd. Second of the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-2. That homer was absolutely demolished, and it came at a critical moment. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Here's the catcher, Chucky Robinson. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a grounder. Fry takes it to the bag at first. 2 away. And here at the plate, Santiago Espinal. Brazier, 38 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2007. Action in the pen down there. Alexis Diaz up and loosening in the pen. Cronin getting cranked up as well. Late swing fouled it off. The 1-1 offering. Foul ball there. One-two pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. Inning over, but the damage certainly done. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Evan Phillips. Very hard to hit this year. Stepping to the plate for round block, Nick Prattis. He swings and fouls one off.
Four-seam fastball.
Oh, that got away, and the batter reaches on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. And now the center fielder, Orlando Martinez. Corner infielders guard the lines. They're trying to keep extra bases at bay. Trying to plead his case with the ump, and he's walking a fine line here. He might get that call later, or he might get under the umpire's skin so much that he doesn't get any calls. And he grounds it to the right side. The flip, there's one, on the first, safe. So they get one, but a really nice try there. Here's the second baseman, Justin Foscue. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strike. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Gets a piece, stays alive. Got it. Coming up to the dish for round rock, Mark Canha. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Clearly, he's confident in his breaking ball in this one. Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. And that ends the inning. One left on base. They're trailing 3-2. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Declan Cronin. This game is still pretty tight, so he has to give the bats a chance and keep it close. No mistake pitches. Rounder to second. Foscue. Throws, gets the out, one away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
So up next, Ryan Ward. Fouled off left side. Oh, and 1, here's the pitch. Ripped to third and caught. That may have turned the game right there. High leverage spot, a frozen rope off the bat, and a critical catch for the out. 2 away here, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Keston Hiura. Sliced hard, but foul. pop-up, foul on the right side. That is the inning. Through 8 full, Oklahoma City out front here, 3-2. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edgardo Henriquez, aiming to lock down the game and pick up the save. And here's the catcher, Cody Freeman.
The catcher, number 49, Cody Freeman.
Pitches in the dirt.
Four-seam fastball. High inside.
High in the air, out to right. And there's one down. He should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high-leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. He's 2 outs away. Next up for the Express, Tyler Wade. Curveball gets over for a cold strike. That's a beautiful backdoor breaking ball, and he had no chance at the plate. Great pitch. There's a strike. That misses, and that is ball 1. So he got ahead 0-2, but way off the mark with the heater. At the plate, he sees that the pitcher wants to use the fastball to punch him out. He needs to be ready and not get beat. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That one missed. One down. Base is empty here in the 9th. Ground ball up the middle, through for a base hit. And that puts the tying run on base. Digging in for the Express, Tabor Rodriguez. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. Here's a pop-up. Robinson under. And there's 2 down. So down to their final out of this one. Swing lifted to left field. It's pretty deep. Ball game. A 3-2 final score in this one. So they hang on to win it by a run. For our entire excellent crew, I'm Ben Gelman. Thanks for tuning in to Baseball on the Show. And good night, Jim, wherever you are.